Okay, morning everybody. My name is Cheryl and I'm going to bring a body balance style yoga class to you this morning. You need a bit of space, you need a mat, you don't really need anything else, bare feet is good. And just make sure you have clearance to exercise, and if you're pregnant or whatever, that you have clearance from your doctor to exercise. If you're nursing any little niggles, please take options to make it easier for you to achieve those. It's very important that you listen to your body as we do this class, because it will tell you whether you need to adjust your position or change it so that you don't feel that issue. Okay, so we're going to get started with a bit of a warm-up, and I say just enjoy the flow. We don't have music, so you're going to use your own timing. I'll use my own timing. I hope you enjoy this class and get stretched, strengthened, and we'll have a little bit of meditation at the end. All right, so let's come up. We'll start with our mats long ways, and I'll get back. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet under our hips. All right, so we're going to start with breathing and mobility. So feet under your hips, just soften your knees slightly. Bring your hands up and inhale up. And then as you breathe out, just bend your knees and hinge forward and down. And then we come up again. So from side on, it's like this, stretching up tall. Bend your knees, hinge forward and down. So the back stays neutral as you come forward. And then breathe it out. And you hinge forward and down. Uncurl. Breathing in and then breathing it out. So think of warming up, bringing some warmth to your back and a nice rhythmic breath. And again, breathe it up and down. Now this time when you breathe up, lift up your right knee, lift up and step back on a diagonal, hand goes towards your foot. And then breathe up, left knee coming up, stepping back on a diagonal. So think of inhaling up here as your arms rise, so does your knee, and step it back. Breathe in. So we've got a little bit of balance, a little bit of control. And you'll feel when you step back on the inner thigh on this leg, a beautiful stretch, and that's really good. If you're working from home, doing a lot of sitting, it feels really good to stretch it out. Let's do one more each way. And then one more. Same thing with the breathing. Breathe. And then breathe out. Now bring your feet together, palms together. Lift your right heel and turn from your waist as you press your palms apart. And then bring them up and down. Lift your left heel, breathe in and turn out. Take your arms up and then come back down. Right heel. So when you turn right, lift your right heel up. So we're getting a bit of mobility through the upper body, from the waist up. Let's just do one more each side. Lift. Turn up and then one more time. So breathe it out and up and down, feet apart, breathe up again. Let's just do it again. Fold down, warm up the upper body, uncurl and then breathe it out. Two more. Give butt cheeks a bit of a squeeze on the way up there. And one more time. Nice and tall, drop the shoulder blades down. This time, lift your right knee. So inhale up, step wide and back. Like you're introducing somebody, like this. We've got two more. Breathe up. Point your toes down. And one more. Breathe it up. And bring your feet together. Right heel up. Rotate a little and press the palms. Breathe in and down. Left heel up. Turn. And down. And again, push. And one more time. Turn. Now we're just going to come down to the floor. So we're just going to turn, come down to the floor on your knees. And we're just going to pull back into Child's Pose. Now from here, just lift up and reach your back arm through to me with a little twist, like ear to the floor, bottom back to your heels. Should feel really nice. Breathe in. Try the other side. Breathe out. Push through. And again, inhale. And as you breathe out, push your arm through. And one more. Breathe in. And push through. Now just on your hands and knees. This time, shoulders over wrists, shoulder blades back. You're going to rotate to the front. So take your hand like you're going to salute me and then reach under. And again, so think of breathing in here. And then as you breathe out, push through. And again, two more. And under. One more time. And under. Now this time, same thing, other hand. So just turning away, breathe it in, and reach under. Inhale, and exhale. Two more. Think of opening up the chest, the armpit, and one more. And under. Alright. And tuck your toes under. Walk your hands to your feet. Uncurl. And stand tall. Now for our second track, I'd like you to turn your mats lengthways, please. This will be a little warming sequence, similar to sun salutation sequence. And you can do this with your feet apart or together. So you'll need to move to the front of your mat, and hopefully I'll stay in the picture. Okay, so mountain pose with your shoulders down and back, feet pressed nice and steady in the floor. Let's inhale and breathe out. So a little sequence we're going to run through. And then exhale, bend your knees and fold down. Step your right leg back in a big lunge, and then step back to plank, shoulders over wrists. Push to down dog, so bottom goes high, heels press down. Roll through your spine to plank, press into the floor. Lower your knees and then lower your body halfway to crocodile. Like a tricep push-up. Lower down, roll the shoulder blades back, squeeze your buttocks as you lift to baby cobra. Push up again, down dog. Now bend your knees and step your right hand between your hands. You might need to help it into a lunge. Open up and twist. Hand down to the floor, push through the heel, feet together. Bend your knees, lift your chest and breathe up. And then breathe out, bend your knees, hinge forward and down. Step your left foot back into your plank. And right foot. Down dog, so press back. Roll through the spine into your plank again. Now you can put your knees down for crocodile or stay on your toes. And then push through to up dog. Either baby cobra or up dog. Squeeze your buttocks. Tuck your toes under. Down dog. Now step the left foot forward. Use your hand if you need. In your lunge and twist. Hand down. Push through the heel and feet together. Now try and incorporate the breathing. So just think of breathing in then exhale down. Inhale, step back the right leg. Exhale to your plank. Let's come up to down dog. Breathe it in. Shoulder blades back, out to plank. Lower to crocodile, tuck your elbows in. And then push through. Shoulders down and back, squeeze your buttocks. Tuck under. And this time it will be your right leg forward. Using the top here, lunge. And then twist. Beautiful feeling on that twist. Hand down and feet together. And again, inhale up, breathe. And out. Step the left foot back as you inhale. And plank. So you can do that on your knees if you wanted to. Down dog. Shoulder blades back, feel stretch in the back of the legs. Roll to your plank. Hold the shoulders back and lower to crocodile. This is where you might want to put your knees down. Shoulders down and back, squeeze your buttocks. Down dog. Left foot forward, step it forward and twist. Hand down, feet together. One more round each side and we're done. Breathe up and breathe out. Try and get a nice flow. Right leg back. Left foot back to plank. Down dog. Roll through to plank. Lower to crocodile. And then push through and up. Squeeze your buttocks. Tuck under to down dog. And this time right foot forward. Step it through. And twist. And down. Push through your heel. Bring the feet together for the final round. Breathe up. And then breathe out and down. Stretch forward. Feel the stretch over your buttocks. Left foot back. Breathing. And down. Plank. Now push to your down dog. So kick out your buttocks. And then come forward to plank. Lower to crocodile, knee option down here. Shoulders back, baby cobra, or your up dog. Tuck under your toes. And left foot forward, bend and step it. And rotate, do that twist. Hand down. Dig your heel in and bring your feet together. Bend and rise. Breathe it up. And then breathe it out. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to move and add a bit of leg work. So we're going to turn the mats back, facing the screen. Take it nice and wide. So think of your legs while we're doing this. Think of drawing up energy from the floor, right up through your legs, through your pelvic floor, all of that. So we're actually going to start. Alright, I think we'll start off on our feet. So let's start with your feet this far apart. So as far as your palms are apart, that's your feet. Turn the left toes in a little bit, turn your right toes out. Turn your body to the front, bend your right knee and push to the edge of your left foot. So this is a warrior two pose. So we're all different and some of us might be here, some of us might be a bit deeper or deeper. Try and keep the shoulders back over your hips. So like a rectangle. Alright, so pressing down. And you just want to breathe. So relax the shoulders and stretch your elbows, your wrists, your fingertips. You can feel the power coming up through your thigh. And you can feel the edge of your foot pressing to the floor, anchoring you. So this is our warrior two, nice and strong. If you wanted to add a bit more challenge, you could lift up that heel on the right leg. Now bring it to a sun warrior. So sweep your arm up and relax down into it again. You can look up, you can look ahead, however you want. but you're still drawing up that power, perhaps with the heel up as well. Now arms straight, breathe in, push your hips to the left, reach to the right, and tip to triangle. Oops, I've got the plants there. Alright, triangle pose. Now pull up your kneecaps on both legs. You'll feel a stretch in the inner thigh, and breathe. If you're not feeling it, pull out your ribs that way a little bit more. Beautiful. And release to Sun Warrior. Breathe it up and breathe it down. And then straighten up. Let's do that again. Warrior 2. Shoulders over hips. Bend the knee deeply. Push to the edge of your left foot. Perhaps second time you can go a little deeper. You're going to think about opening out that knee and aligning the heel with the inner foot on the left foot. And breathe. And bring it to Sun Warrior. Breathe up. And breathe out again, up and over. I'm feeling stretch here as well. Now straighten up the legs and the arms, palms are facing down. Push your hips left, reach right, lower the arm, raise the arm. So if you want to make this a little more challenging, move your hand off your leg so it's floating. And bend and come out of that. Alright, let's stay on the side. Shall we do this one again? Let's just come over here. We're going to add a little more challenge, a bit of balance as well. So left foot comes in and lifts. Now you might want to have a look at the screen and then focus on your balance by looking down to the floor. So this is floating half moon. Standing knees a bit soft, and if you need, you're getting wobbly like me, you lower your foot down. Alright, so hold that leg up. We're trying to go horizontal and straight. And then slowly turn to make an aeroplane. Still got that leg in the air. I can't look at you and do it at the same time. But focus. And then come up. Ah, okay. Just shake off your legs. Alright. Let's just come up. And we might do it all the other way. Alright, let's just bend. Left knee bend, warrior 2. Check. Bend, open, down. Arms. Shoulder blades down your back. Alright, so you've got your thighs pulling upwards from the floor. Edge of the foot pressing down. And just breathe. Relax the shoulders. Notice where you're feeling the stretches. I'm feeling it in here. I'm feeling it all in my inner thighs actually. Okay, let's just breathe out. Sweep up to Sun Warrior. And then as you breathe out, maybe sink a little deeper. And then straighten up. Pull up. Push your hips right, but reach to the left. Keeping the legs straight. And then just tip. Triangle. Once again, pull out the ribs. And you'll feel it pull up there. Excellent. Kneecaps. Draw them up. Both legs. Breathe. See if you can rotate that top shoulder back a little bit. Go long. And release. Come back to warrior 2. Shoulders down. Bend. Perhaps second round is a little deeper. If you want to do the heel lift, do that one as well. Okay, breathe up to Sun Warrior. Staying deep in the legs and bend. And then lift, straighten up. Slide to the left, hips go to the right, and then lower and hold. That's it. Adjust if you need, literally pull your ribs out and hold. just step in a little bit, carefully, and stay for the floating half moon. So one hand down, and you're going to raise the right leg. I've got a few layers of softness here, so it's quite challenging. And hold here. So right leg straight, breathe, focus, and then slowly turn to an aeroplane. Lift your belly, lift your leg, stretch your wings, and then push with the heel and stand. There we go. Alright, shake up your legs. Alright, let's just finish with a squat. So squat down, tailbone under a little, chest up, reach the arms up. You can go deeper than me. If you can go deeper, you take it down. Then arms wide, the palms face upwards. Now hands to knees, hands to floor, fold. So your feet parallel, bottoms up, head down. Bend your knees, hands to knees. Lift up again for your squat. Reach up, breathe up. Roll those shoulders down, stretch out the elbows. Take it wide, glutes are on, so push your heels into the floor. And then we're coming down, hands down, heads down, bottoms up. Bend your knees, hands to knees, and uncurl. Alright, let's just bring your feet in and we'll give the legs a little break. Okay, now for balance, we're going to do the tree pose. So we're going to bring your feet together or apart, standing tall. The softer the surface you stand on, the more challenge it will be. So do it on the floor, hard floor if you like. So we're going to pick up the right foot, starting somewhere just off the floor, under your knee, or above your knee, wherever it will stay, just not over your knee. If it won't stay there, take it under and calm. Find your focus and rotate that knee outwards and hold. So the standing leg is strong and pulling upwards from the floor, right up through your hips. Now breathe, take your arms up. And take your arms wide and then down. And again, inhale up. So wherever your foot is, just hold, breathe. And then out. Just do one more. Breathe it up. And then out and down. And change. Reset. Tailbone under. If your lower back felt a bit tired, maybe just tail under a little so your back is less swayed. Same thing on the other side. So you might find your foot stays close to the floor or comes up a little higher. See what you can do. Steady yourself. And just focus. It's okay to wobble. It's okay to put your foot down and reset. And take it up higher. Breathe up. If that happens, take it down. And breathe out and down. And go again. Breathe up. Inhale up. And breathe out. One more. And then breathe out. And lower your foot down. Okay, let's just hold here. With your feet together, we're going to lift your heels up. Take your arms wide, palms out. Lift your belly, so draw your belly in and hinge forward from the hips into a diver's pose. See if you can maintain your heels off the floor and push your buttocks out. So side onwards, it will look like this on your tippy toes. And you get that lovely stretch up the back of your legs. And then lower your heels down and stand. All right, let's try it again. Second time's always better. So lift your heels, breathe in, spread your arms, hinge forward, and take your time. Push out the tailbone and lower your heels down and stand up. Raise your right knee, inhale up, in front. Now hinge forward, look at the floor, stretch your leg back, palms face the floor, and come up again. Touch through on the floor if you want on the way, breathe up. And then breathe out as you come forward, palms face the floor, shoulder blades are back. We'll do 2 more. Inhale up. And breathe it out. It's a balance, good bottom work here, and 1 more. Inhale up, so you use your abdominals while you come forward, and that'll support your lower back. Come forward. Other leg, breathe up. Nice and steady, toes point down, and forward. 3 more, sweep. So you might want to touch the floor on the way, in between. And breathe out. 2 more. See if you can lengthen all the way through the knee, the shin, shoulders back. And 1 more. Hips staying as squared as you can. Breathe in. And breathe out. And feet together. Lovely. Okay, we're going to bring it down to the floor. We're going to come down into a little hover. So side on, we're going to use the core muscles and the back muscles that wrap around here for this one. So they're going to stabilise your core. So if you find that your lower back's getting tired, this is probably happening and your back has gone sway. So draw the tail under just a tiny bit and switch the abdominals on. So we'll start on our elbows and knees. The harder version will be on your toes. So you can choose shoulders back, lift the belly a little, and hold. So the pelvis is square, so you might go diagonal. And then you're going to come up to one hand and up and lower down. And then alternate. So this is going to use your obliques as well. Down, down. So your other option is to come on your toes. Makes it a bit more challenging. And again. Up, up, down. That's it. And 1 more. Oh, push, push. And hold. All right. So for this one, we're going to rotate. So we're going to thread the needle. So I'm starting at the lower version with my knee on the floor and my hips held up. So ensuring I use them here. And then rotate, thread my arm under and up again. So breathe in here and then breathe out as you take the arm under. So if you want to add a bit more challenge to that, both legs are up or knees are up. Breathe it up and breathe out. And 1 more. And breathe it out. Hey, swing the legs round and we'll do it the other way. Won't face the back. So do the same thing, perhaps starting on your knee. You want to lift up out of your shoulder, lift your ribs and your arm. So holding up here, using these muscles, and then arm under. Once again, we have that lovely rotation. We want to keep the spine supple, mobile, avoiding stiffness. So exhale if you want to. Lift your knee off the floor. Legs are straight. Under. Breathe in. And again. and up. And bring it down. Lovely. Okay, we're going to come on our backs, working through the back side a bit and also the core. So we're going to be taking the legs away from the body, the trunk. So we need to stabilise and use these muscles to hold and counteract the weight of the legs going out. If the abdominals don't hold, what will happen is your back will arch and you'll get pressure there and the abdominals let go. So we want to keep it nice and neutral. So come down. Let's start. Hi, Freddie. Okay. So bend your knees. All right. We're going to take the feet off the floor, toes together. So draw the belly down, and we're going to pulse up here. And then keep the belly drawn to the spine and breathe out through the mouth. Extend your legs. And again, 4. Tuck your chin in. And as you breathe out, draw the spine down. And again, 4, 3, 2. If that's a bit strong, do one leg out only. And again. And out. That's it. 2 more. Try and bring your ribs to your hips. And we've got 1 more. You must keep breathing here. Yeah? And then open. Bring the feet to the floor. Feet close to your bottom. So this is going to work the back of the body. Clasp your hands and come up on your shoulders. So shuffle right up. And a big squeeze in your glutes, both of them, in a hip bridge. So you want to keep your eyes looking to the ceiling. So press your heels down and try and point your knees past your toes. And feet are fairly close together. And take 1 knee up off the floor and point and bend and lower. And again, knee up. And all the time you're still pushing down through your heel. Both heels. Or one on the floor. And hi Freddie. One more. Okay, and bring it down. Alright, how about you just bring your knees in? Bring your knees in. And roll over. Freddie's just got a bit excited. Okay, let's just come over on your hands and knees. Alright. A little bit more for the back. So we're going to lift the belly, shoulders back. In a pointer. So hands are under shoulders. Nice stretch for the forearms here if you do a lot of pump. Alright, so here we go. We're going to take 1 arm forward, other leg back. I'm going to do this on a diagonal. I've run out of space. So reach forward and then move the arm and leg on a diagonal. Straight and in. Other side. Out. Diagonal. Yeah, and bring it in. And again. Reach. Nice and long. Move the arm and leg out. And again, so you want to have minimal movement when you transfer weight from one side to the other. Okay, let's just go 1 more each way. And breathe. And 1 more. And now sit back. Just sit back in child's pose, bottom to heels, shoulders down and back away from ears, and relax here. Nice release for the back. Uncurl. Calm down now, Freddie. Tuck your toes under. Alright. A little camel pose. We're going to squeeze our glutes and push your hips forward a little bit. Hands are going to support the back. Now this is great for opening up the chest and mobility in the back again. But squeeze the backside as you push your hips forward. So keep the hips over your knees and take the back arm up. Breathe up. And as you breathe out, take it over. You may put your hands in here. Lovely feeling. Open up the whole body. If you want a bit more, take that arm back. Both hands to heels. And open up the shoulders. and release, up, sit back again, draw back, rest, uncurl. Let's try that again. Toes under, tail under a little bit, squeeze the glutes. Let's take the other hand up, and we're coming back. So you might stay here for support, or hand to heel. Taking the arm all the way back for a little bit more squeeze. Feel that shoulder stretch. Release the arm, come back up, and then just sit back. Knees apart, bottom to heels, shoulders back, and rest. Alright, arch your back up, little cat curl, and then just relax in neutral. Okay, so now we're just going to do some twists. So we're going to start face front. Let's take the feet wide, fairly wide apart, but the feet are parallel. Place your hands centre and about a body's length away. Yep. So lift up the belly and you're going to twist like that. So stay where you are. So hands down, press into the floor and reach up to the ceiling, and you're looking down your arm. So you can keep your waist, from the waist up you can turn. And release, hand down, other side. So press down and breathe in, open up, turning left. So open right up through the chest. And then bring it down. Now let's just turn and kneel. So we're going to come onto the knees, a nice lunge. So my knees are the ankle, but you can see the slope on that back leg. So I'm getting a nice hip flexor stretch here. And then I'm going to push away and draw back. So I'm going to breathe in, coming forward, chest lifts, nice long spine. And I'm going to breathe out as I drag my hips back. My hands stay there. And breathing in, lifting up, getting a lovely hip flexor stretch. And breathing out, keep my chest there, but just draw my hips back. Great hamstring stretch. And one more, breathe it in. And then breathe it out. Feels good. Okay. Tuck that left leg under, flex the foot, swan pose. You're going to lift up, stretch the right leg out, top of the foot on the floor. If that's too hard, rest your bottom down. And we're just going to hold this. So you're going to push that foot out a bit, keeping it flexed, and hold up. And then just let your body weight settle down. And you'll feel it in your left buttock and your right hip flexor. Just relax. Hold it there. Next level, reach back for your foot and bring that foot in. Ooh. Great quad stretch. Hold here. Really good quad stretch. If you're quite flexible, you can reach over the top of your foot. Do that. And then release. Alright. You're going to face the front and just take that left leg over the top for a seated twist. So buttock comes down on the floor, level cheeks, this foot on the floor. If it won't stay there, move it to there. Reach up and elbow across the knee, left hand by your bottom, lift and twist. So you're going to feel your organs get squished. Look over your shoulder. And just breathe. Draw your shoulders back. And release. Face front. All right, take the left leg wide to the side, ankle on your inner thigh, or your foot on the inner thigh, and sit up. It's quite important that you sit up with both cheeks on the floor. Slide your left hand down your leg and breathe up. And then stretch out and breathe out and over. And then lift up. Place your hand on the floor by your bottom and look over that shoulder. And again, inhale up. Slide down and breathe out. Breathe up. And then turn. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale. Breathe. And 1 more. And 2. And release. Both legs wide. Alright, you're going to sit right up on your sitting bones. So they're sitting down on the floor, so hold the side on. And be up nice and tall, as opposed to rounded. So lift right up. And from here, all you need to do is either stay here, hands behind you, breathe in, and just tip forward. You can push your fingers in the floor as you come forward. You might be able to bring your hands forward. Oh, and you feel inner thigh stretch here. You might be able to flatten down and stretch it out further. Just breathe, relax. Feel the inner thigh stretch. And again. And down. Alright, lift up. Now we're going to go back on the other side. So let's draw this foot in, sitting right up on the sitting bones. Slide the hand and breathe up. And over. And notice how stiff you feel on one side. Breathe up. Is it the same as the other side? Hand down and turn. Breathe up. And down. And turn. 2 more. Breathe. And 1 more. And turn. Alright, let's bring that leg over for a seated twist. So same thing again, buttocks on the floor, both cheeks down. If the foot won't stay there, move it this side or straighten the left leg. It's all about the twist, so you choose your option. Alright, breathe it up. Twist, bring the elbow across and turn. So you're using the leverage of your elbow against your knee. And breathe. Hold it there. And then release. Turn to face side. Swan Pose. Let's take the left leg back. Rotate your pelvis. Stretch out that leg there that's ready. Alright, lift up. So flex your foot, right foot in front. Prop yourselves up nice and tall. And just try and relax your hips. Relax in there. And your right buttock. And then adding a bit more if you want. Reach back. Find the foot. Whoa, tight quads. Bring that leg in. That's it. So if you do a lot of pump or you do a lot of running, a class like this is really good. It helps to open up the hips. And then release that down. And we're just going to come up, step that foot forward, right foot forward. So come into a lunge position so the knee is over the ankle and you can feel the stretch here. Chest is forward with the hands on the floor. If your hands won't go there, go wherever you can. And then breathe. Let's come back, drag your hips back, keep the chest forward. My knee's still soft, but I can feel the hamstring stretch, and then come forward, chest up. And again, just pull back. Use your breath. Breathe it out. So you can exhale. Inhale. Oh, we've got one more. We'll just do one more. Breathe out. And forward. Beautiful. Alright, we're just going to come down. You can roll over onto your backs now. So let's take it over. On your backs. And let's just have a little stretch. Bring the ankle across the knee. Head down. Try and make a double chin so your neck is nice and long. So you can flex this foot and push your knee away. So you feel it open up in the hips. Hands slide on the lower leg and draw the legs in and pull in here. So this will give you a really good bottom stretch on the bent leg. So draw it in and remember to breathe. See how far you can pull it in and try and relax into that stretch. And release. Try the other side, ankle to knee. Push the knee out. Hold it there. Take the hands through and then draw the legs in. Feel it. And release. Keep your knees bent and just take your hands, so you can get hold of your feet in happy baby pose. So you're going to bend your knees and just let the legs collapse down to your armpits. Take your feet apart and just rock side to side, whatever feels good. Draw the belly in. And feel your back get a massage on the floor. And just enjoy. Right, if you want to, you can get your big toes and you can push them all the way out and feel your inner thigh stretch. And just, you can bend your knees, you can try it like that, see how that one feels. And then bring your feet together and your feet to the floor. And you can relax. Just prop your knees together and just let your shoulders and chest open and your palms face the floor. So we're just going to rest here. Close your eyes. And you can stay lying down. You could even bring your feet together and your knees wide. Or you could stretch out to relaxation pose. So whatever you want to do. Let's just spend just a quiet moment relaxing. So I want you to think of your breathing through your nose and out through your nose. Allow your body to settle down into the floor, into your mat. Eyes softly closed. Now you can relax your body. Your muscles work hard to hold you in position. And now they can relax into the floor. And just feel the warmth in your body. Radiating out. All the way to your hands, to your toes. Every breath calms you down even further. So if you breathe in and count, and then when you breathe out through your nose, add 2 more counts to that out breath. And repeat that. Breathe in add a little more as you exhale. And you do that one more time. Let everything expand. And let everything go. Now allow your breath to return to a natural, steady breath. And as you lie there, just be grateful for your body and everything it does for you. Everything it's done in the last 40 minutes. And we're just going to bring our awareness back to where we are. And listen to the sounds around you. If you had more time, you can stay here a while longer. Otherwise, just bend one knee and bend the other knee. Pick up your knees to your chest and just move around like a figure 8. And then take your knees to the back of the room, away from you. Just rest them on the floor. Breathe in, coming up and over to the front. Then breathe out. Relax. Arms to the front. And when you're ready, you can just push yourselves up. Just sit up. And cross your legs, whatever you want to do. Alright, just make yourselves comfy. Relax the neck and shoulders again. And just tilt your head to one side. Feel the stretch in the neck. And tilt your head down a little bit. Lift up. And then the other side, take it over. Tilt down. Over. And up. So lengthen the spine from the back of your head, the crown of your head to your tailbone. Breathe out. And a long breath out. And one more time. Breathe. And breathe out. And just hold here. And just thank your bodies once again for everything they do for you. Be thankful for everything you have. And thanks for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the class. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.